Hi everyone, I'm back and today I'm going to show you all how to make scalloped corn. Here's what you will need. You will need 2 cans of cream style corn. You will need 2 cans of whole kernel corn, salt, pepper, parsley flakes, vanilla. You will need 1½ sticks of butter. You will need 3/4 cup of milk, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of flour, and you will need crackers. Any kind of crackers would do just fine. I'm going to use Ritz crackers today. If you have saltine crackers on hand, hey, that's fine also. Now, this recipe has been in my family for years and years. My grandma Seward, when I would go visit my grandma Seward in Chillicothe, when I was younger, for the holidays, she would always have scalloped corn, and I absolutely loved it, guys. If you all have seen my video for my homemade dinner rolls, I got the homemade dinner roll recipe from my grandma Seward, and I also talk about this scalloped corn, how I couldn't wait to get there and get to those rolls in this scalloped corn. Well, today I'm going to show you all how to make it so you can have it on your holiday dinner table. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and empty the can of scalloped corn, just like so. Scrape all this goodness out, guys. We need everything that's in that can. All right. Let's get this one. And then the other cans of the whole kernel corn, I have drained. You want to make sure you drain that water for sure. Do not leave the water because this dish won't turn out if you leave the water in it. And feel free to use frozen corn. If you use frozen corn, let that corn sit out on the counter for a while and let it drain like in a strainer to get rid of the water. All right, so now we have, and in this pan here, I've greased my pan very well on the sides and at the bottom with a nice amount of butter because you want to get a nice crispy edge on the sides and at the bottom. All right, so now we're going to go in with 1 cup of white sugar. We're going to go in with 1/4 of flour, 1/4 cornstarch. Just like so. Nothing hard about any recipe that I make in this kitchen, guys. Everything is so easy to make and yet so tasty. All right, so now let's go ahead and season with salt. You want to put a teaspoon of salt. Okay, if you want to use less salt, hey, that's fine, no problem. And the reason why I'm using a teaspoon is because we put that 1 cup of sugar. And I want to make sure I have some salty to go with that sweetness. All right, we're going to put vanilla. A lot of people say, hey, I put vanilla in mine, and some people don't. I'm going to put 2 capfuls of vanilla. A lot of people call this corn souffle. A lot of people call this corn pudding, but I'm going to call it what my grandma Seward called it, and she called it scalloped corn. So it's scalloped corn over here at the Young's house. And for all you that know me, you know I love parsley. I love the color that it gives off. So I'm going to put some parsley in there to give me some color. It's not going to change the flavor. It's just going to give you a beautiful color going throughout. All right. So now I have my oven preheated on 400 degrees. And I'm going to put some black pepper in. Just like so. And then we're going to put our butter in. Get that butter in there. And then we're going to put our 3/4 cup of whole milk. If you want to use 2% or whatever kind of milk you would like to use, that would be just fine. All right. So now we want to give this a good whirl. Give this a really good whirl. And then there's another ingredient that I need to add. I'm going to go ahead and grab it now. I had it sitting in the refrigerator. Let's go ahead and we're going to need 5 eggs. And what I'm going to do at this moment is go ahead and crack my eggs. So I'm cracking my eggs right now. There's one. Let's see, let's turn so you all can see me. There's two. Here's three. And what the eggs will do is it will help, that's four, to bind this scalloped corn together. All right? So then I'll just take my fork and we'll lightly beat it. And then we'll mix it in with all the other ingredients. This recipe, if you all have never tried this, hey, give it a try. Put it on your Thanksgiving dinner table this year. For you all that love corn, you will absolutely love this. It's kind of like, it's salty. It's sweet. It's crispy on the top and the sides, and it's nice and smooth in the middle, and it's undescribable. Such a great dish for the holidays. This is how, when we have corn for the holidays, this is how I make mine. Yes, this is exactly how I make mine. Now I'm going to go in with a half a sleeve of the crackers, and I'm going to just kind of crunch them up just like so. Just like that. All right. And then I'm going to do the other half. Crunch them bad boys in there just like this, guys. All right. What I want to do, I want to wash my hands. And then I'm going to wipe my counter down, and we'll continue to mix up our scalloped corn. I'm so excited for the holidays. You all have requested different recipes, and I'm going to make them for you. So you can have those recipes ready on hand when you get ready to do your holiday meal. Give me a second, guys, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Now, let's go ahead and mix this in just like so. And make sure you have your oven preheated on 400 degrees. Now we're going to cook this for about an hour, just about an hour. What I'll do is when this is done, I'll let you know exactly how long it cooked. And one thing that you don't want to do, you do not want to cover this, okay? Because if you covered it, it wouldn't turn out right. All right, so mix this up well. You want those eggs mixed in there well, that butter, that cornstarch and flour and all this goodness mixed in. And you see how we got that beautiful color from the parsley flakes? This right here, guys, this is what you want. All right, just like this. There we go. I can't wait to have this on my Thanksgiving dinner table. Woo-wee! All right, and make sure you use that full sleeve of crackers, guys. It really does something to this dish. Some people don't put crackers in theirs. I have to. I have to because it really elevates the flavor. If you all have never tasted this, I really want you to try this. Okay, let me go in one more time just to make sure I got all my sugar and everything nice and well combined. Just like so. Make sure, I know I mentioned it already, make sure you butter your pan so that you can get a nice beautiful crust around the edges and at the bottom. All right, I'm getting ready to put this in the oven. Right before this is almost done, we're going to go in with more crackers and crumble them on the top. And then we'll throw it back in the oven right before it's almost, to crisp up the crackers. Let's get a little bit more parsley right there on top, just like so. Let's put this in the oven, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, everyone. This scalloped corn is still in the oven. It's done. It's cooked for 45 minutes. And oven times may vary. I've cooked this for an hour sometimes on 400 degrees, but today, hey, it cooked for 45 minutes. And look at that, it's nice and beautiful. And a change of plans, guys. Here's what I want to do. I'm not going to go ahead I'm not going to crumble the crackers on top, because this crust that I have, look at this. That beautiful crust that I have, oh, it's nice and crispy enough for me. I'm happy with it. So we're going to take this out. We're going to let it cool down, and I'll let you know what it tastes like. Be back. Okay, everyone, here's that scalloped corn fresh out the oven. If you've never tried it, guys, make you some. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my husband's plate real quick. I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to taste it. All right, so his plate tonight, he's going to have some shrimp and some fish, and I'm going to get him just a little corner of the scalloped corn. All right, so let me go in just like so. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. And see that crispy edge I was telling you all about? Look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? Bite that right there, guys. Taste that right there. Woo! Okay. All right, I'm making a mess here. All right, let me get his plate, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, let's dig in. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I want this corner right there. And as it sets up, like right now, it's kind of, you know, jiggly just a little, because like literally, I just took this out the oven. But normally we'll let this set, you know, for a while before it's cut into. And then once it sets, it'll set up a little bit more. You all know what I'm talking about. Let's see, let me show you this. Look at that. Is that one beautiful? Is that one beautiful dish, guys? Bite that crispy piece right there. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. I don't want to make a mess, guys. I'm going to try to turn this. Look at that beautifulness, guys. This right here, scalloped corn 101. If you all enjoyed this recipe, hey, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome videos. Okay, let me get a fork. Just in case I don't want to use the spoon. Look at that, guys. This right here brings me back to my memories of going over Grandma Seward's house, eating that scalloped corn on Thanksgiving. And she also would have chitlins over there, guys. Oh my goodness. And I know me and my uncle, I don't know who else would eat it, but I know me and my Uncle Matt would love, we would like run for those chitlins. You hear me? Look at that. That right there, such a beautiful taste. Right away you can taste how fluffy. Look at that. Look how fluffy. And it's sweet. And it's salty. And it's creamy. And it's crunchy. It's like you have everything in one bite. Because when I get right here, I'm getting that crunchiness, guys. And the salty and the sugar and the buttery. Ooh, bite that right there, guys. Isn't that beautiful? That's one beautiful dish. Let me taste that. Ooh, that's good. I tell you what. Look at that. If you all make this for the holidays, you will always make your corn this way for the holidays. I promise you. And you see how that parsley really does. It doesn't change the flavor, but it does give it a beautiful color, right? Otherwise, it would be just kind of yellow and white. Did you all hear that crunch on the top? It's so buttery. Make sure you use melted butter when you put your butter in. It makes a difference. And it helps to give you this crispiness. Boy, this is good. You hear me? I don't even need that shrimp and that fish. This is all I need tonight, guys. I'm so glad I got to show you all my recipe for scalloped corn. I definitely want all of you to message me and let me know what holiday dishes you would like for me to make so that you can make them on your Thanksgiving. And as always, God bless. Have a great night. And thank you all for watching. Good night.